Hello, folks. Hello. Back to this novel that I've been away from for a day because I don't work on this novel on Friday. Yeah, feels like I've been gone a lot longer than that. It's only Saturday. Saturday's lovely. Let's see. I'm going to point to the catwalk again. Hisako looked uneasy. Not a rare thing in their circumstances. Probably going to die. Dead soon up there. Miss Hisako said pragmatically. Should I call her Dr. Hisako? Oh, that wouldn't be right either, because it's not her, because it's Hisako is her first name. Her last name is Yamamoto. In my notes, I have it written in the English way, not the Japanese way, last name first, you know. Family comes first in Japan, I guess. It's not a rare thing, actually, in countries. I'm pretty sure it's how they write their names in China and Hungary. Even Russia has words like, you know, like they say Overovich, Verovich, which means son of. So your middle name would be son of, you know, such and such. Whatever your father's name was. That wouldn't be a last name. That's the one thing I think English got right. It just doesn't seem to make sense to me that you'd put last name before the first name. Call that English language imperialism if you must, but that's just the way I am. Probably going to be dead soon up there. He's probably going to be dead soon up there. Soon. He's probably going to be dead up there soon. I'll bleed out. And I have no idea how you'll get him down the ladder. Probably suppose she couldn't get him down even if she had 4 arms. She wasn't that strong of a person. Well, physically speaking. She liked to think she had more strength in her. Yeah, had some mental and emotional strength. Tabish wanted to say that, man. She wanted to show she wanted to be a good person, a heroic person. She wanted to be a good person, a heroic person. She wanted to be a person that her mother never was. Her mother, Dr. Phantom, never was. It's like a real comic book kind of name there. I'll treat him up there. And hope he doesn't get shot again. Tabish said to Miss Hisako. More explosions ripped through the defensive line. Line through the main hall. For the big room. For the hangar room. Sending men flying. Tabish was pretty sure some Jade RPG was the culprit. We saw another horde of Jade infantry storm through the entrance. Some going toward the enemy defenses. Zed in defenses, others coming toward her area. Does Misako have a gun? Misako gun check. She probably doesn't have a gun. Not only this energy drinks is really making me the opposite of awake, making me more tired. But maybe that's because I'm not writing about exciting things, at least in the earlier story. It's not the case here. Great. More trouble. Rubbish muttered. Shot again up there. Again up there. If the enemy storm this place, all our patients are screwed. Miss Hisako, no, a lot of hopelessness is in her voice. We still have to do what we can to help others. Amazing that I remember that point about her mother that I wanted to make. Excuse me. I had a tiny can of root beer a short time ago, and it was pretty tasty. Tiny can, like, you know, like one of those 100-calorie ones. I think they give those to... They put those in kids' vending machines now? I don't know. Like to discourage kids from drinking so sugary drinks at school, you know. It's doesn't seem to make that much sense to me. You can't just limit people's choices in a democracy, and in a capitalist democracy at that. Though I think most capitalist countries are democracies, and most democracies are capitalist in nature. The two things go hand in hand, you know? Like you can't have one without the other. Like scuba gear without oxygen tank. Just a second, folks. Still have Tabish, Clyde, Mrs. Sako gave her your funeral sort of look. Narrowed her eyes. She narrowed her eyes. And she narrowed her eyes. Don't expect me to cover you, Miss Hisako said. I don't know how to handle guns. A shame you didn't learn about that from your Yakuza father. Tabish thought. Tabish then got on the move, running for the nearest ladder. She would have... Not ladder. She would have appreciated a bit of a little good luck from Miss Hisako. But Hisako probably knew that such things, that saying this or that, wouldn't make her less likely to die, get shot dead off the ladder. There were many superstitious, yes, people in Japan, but Miss Hisako was not one of them. Is it racist to say they're superstitious? People associate the word superstitious with backwardsness, but there are, you know, it's not limited to any one race. You know, a lot of people, you know, we probably have less superstitions in the West than in a lot of countries. Excuse me a second. I'm back. Just checking something. Recommended something to somebody. Not a book, but like type of you know, fast food. Not fast food, frozen food. Tabish climbed the ladder quickly and without looking underneath her, as though there was some fearsome creature climbing up right behind her with big crocodile eyes, teeth and rolling eyes. And big rolling eyeballs. Nah, eyeballs. Don't need balls on that. That bitch heard some gunfire. Or ricochet off metal close to her. Well, how do you spell ricochet then, damn it? Ricochet. Ricochet. Sounds like that could be a name. Like, you know, one of those uncreative comic book title names for a hero. Like, you got a guy named Rico, so he calls himself Ricochet. And he's an expert at bouncing bullets off walls to get guys who are in cover. Should be a very useful thing to do if you could actually do it, you know. But I don't think that's very scientific. Or scientifically possible. Not like shooting an arrow from a bow or a crossbow. I wonder why they're called bolts when they're fired from a crossbow instead of arrows. They do look different, don't they? I don't think I could ever use a crossbow. You need a lot of arm strength, and I just don't have that. Not like my legs. My legs are much stronger than my arms, because I go on the treadmill every day. I wish there was some treadmill for your arms. I wouldn't mind sitting here writing with big Popeye-like arms. Saying Tubby heard some gunfire ricochet off the metal close to her. He didn't know if that hit a pillar, or the ladder, or something above her. She was just glad it didn't hit her. Just keep climbing, Tabish muttered, as though safety delayed at the top of the ladder instead of more danger. A few more ricochets followed. Shots followed. This time, Tabish was pretty sure. This time, Tabish was pretty sure that they did hit the ladder. A few rungs below her. If she had been slower, she probably would have caught a bullet through the chest and fell down to her death. Tabish was quite high up now, and already halfway to the top. Let's see, 10 meters? She was about 8 meter up at the moment. 8 meter up. Is that right? Just a second, folks. Okay. I know I'm doing good when I have a paragraph of notes to correct already. Let's see. Tabish hits your breath. Tabish checked her shoulder and saw that she had the medical kit. The medical bag wrapped around it by the strap. Almost like some oversized purse. Yeah, I gotta keep mentioning my female characters having purses. I seem to forget that, you know. And also other ladylike things like makeup, headache pills. Not that headache pills are something, but it seems like women get more headaches than men. It's unfortunate. Let's see, like an oversized purse. Everything. If she didn't have it, then she would have had to climb back down. Wounded MP. And back down. Keep going. Keep going. Tabish muttered to herself. It seemed like 10 minutes. 10 minutes passed before Tabish got to the top of the ladder. She climbed up quickly and looked back down the ladder, marveling at the distance. Since she climbed, she looked to, let's see, nearby ladder. Just a second, folks. Yeah, let's see. She looked down. She looked toward the wounded man. Toward the wounded man. She looked to the wounded man. To the wounded man. Who was still just wounded. Wounded and not yet dead. She rushed over to him, finding him moaning and out of it. His face all sweated. And his eyes wild with delirium. Tabish had never seen someone die of snake bite, but she imagined this was kind of what it looked like, except with a lot less bleeding. The man muttered nonsense words as he looked up at Tabish. Words were so... For a moment, he didn't seem to be speaking English. He apparently identified Tabish as someone else. That annoyed Tabish a little. It was a little blow to her ego. A little blow to her ego that this man might not know who really saved his life. But if the person he thought she wasn't at this facility, then he'd realize that at least it couldn't be them. If he survived long enough to realize such things. The man identified someone else. There's a little blow to her ego that this man might not know who really saved his life. But the person he thought she wasn't at this facility, then he'd realize that couldn't be them if he survived long enough to realize anything. Long enough to realize anything. He might die in total delirium. Hang on. It's going to be alright. Tabish reassured and got a medical bag off her shoulder. Does Tabish have a gun? Delirium. Signing off here, folks. Have a nice day.